Welcome to my channel, Tiny Table Messages. I'm Jay, and we're just going to jump right into it. It's a collective read, and we're just going to see what comes out. I am picking up that somebody wants to heal a situation with you, but they may have to reveal something in order to heal something. So let's see what's going on. King of Swords, okay. Exactly. So it could be that somebody is looking to have a conversation about some sort of difficulty or heartbreak that went down. Let's see what's going on. Somebody wants to bury the hatchet. Oh, it's a lot of people out here. Okay. All right. Now it's getting interesting only because there are other influences making this person make some sort of decisions that they wouldn't normally make. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom. So again, somebody wants to heal something. They want to come out of the cold. We have the Star right behind here in the reverse. So something needs to be healed, right? What is happening here is that there could be, and I really don't want to use the signs. It really doesn't matter about the signs. But there's one person, right? There's an argument between two people. One person is like, I should bury the hatchet. I don't want things to be, in a disarray. But the friend of that person who's saying that is saying, no. You shouldn't even have to do that much. You shouldn't have to put in that time. You don't have to do that. So there is someone preventing someone from apologizing or making a situation right. It's not them. It's the person they're connected to. Let's see. They're also saying, give it some time. Give it some time. But with the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and the Two of Cups, there is no time. But someone's saying, give it time. And they're really giving bad advice here. Let's look at this King of Wands in the reverse. The Magician. Ooh, this is someone causing an obstacle or hurdle in this person's life, and they don't even know it. So there's somebody being a puppet master behind the scenes, manipulating someone else. This could be a peer, a sibling. Now, it kind of feels as though this air sign, possibly this King of Swords, Queen of Swords type energy, will be making some sort of action or taking action on their own because they do feel as though they're running out of time. Yeah, they have very limited, a limited time span before this could work. And I don't know what is going on with the friend or the peer, the sibling. But it's someone of and around their age. You know what I mean? This person isn't right though. They often get in trouble. They make bad decisions or choices. They could be very impulsive. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Wow. So the reason why this friend is doing this to this person is because something happened in their life. Something came along, messed them up. It made them feel disappointed about being hopeful. So anybody who kind of comes around them and says, oh yeah, I'm hopeful for tomorrow. I'm hopeful for this relationship. I'm hopeful for whatever. This person would be like, well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. All things come to an end. And that might not be here, here today, gone tomorrow. So somebody is in a depressed state projecting onto their friend. And it feels like it's because of the time, because it feels like divine timing is here with the two Wheel of Fortunes, one in reverse and one upright. Somebody's regretting the time that has lapsed, and they're dying to be free. They're dying to break free from whatever restraint or whatever hold that this puppet master had on them. This person has a really big influence in their life. It could be like a brother, but you know, it doesn't have to be. Look, safe, free, and angry. And they feel guilty. So the person who didn't come forth because their friend manipulated them or said something, whatever the case may be, they're angry because they kept themselves in a position of listening to this, of being stagnant, of not even listening to themselves. When in actuality, they're the King of Swords upright. They're very knowledgeable. They're very, you know, they can see things. They can spot it from a mile away. They're very keen in what they're observing and things like that. They're angry with themselves. And again, they feel guilty. They feel ashamed. I feel like this person could be trying to come up with some creative ways to come forth to make the situation happy, but we'll see. Let's see. Let's check on this Emperor. Let's see how the Emperor feels. It's so weird that the friend is like, no, you got time. They're not going anywhere. But meanwhile, it's like I don't know. I'm going to get some more on this friend because it feels like whoever this is, they don't need to be around this person. This person is going to run them into a negative circumstance. And it doesn't have to be that this person is, I mean, they could have childhood trauma or wounds that they need to address, mother, father wounds that they need to address. But it feels like this person has just put themselves in a whole bunch of situations because of their impulsive actions. And because they made impulsive actions, it backfired on them, which made them not hopeful for things. But in actuality, they should have took accountability because it was always their fault. But now they're out here projecting onto other people the faults that they haven't dealt with. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I hope you picked up what I put down. I'm not gonna make this too long. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I just wanted to get a message out. Ooh, bad advice. So the Emperor is silently working, doing the Empress things. You know, it feels like whatever situation did happen, yes, the Emperor/Empress knew exactly what was going on. They decided to retreat, work on whatever it is that they have working on, that they were working on, and continue on to maybe even pursue other options or love, if this is a romantic partnership. Okay. We do have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So someone could potentially lie or attempt to lie, but with the Queen of Cups being there, it feels like that'll be a bad move, and somebody knows that. All right, so let's see something about this Emperor. Disappointed, resentful, and guilty as well. So each party feels bad about whatever it is that happened. And it feels like the more that the time has lapsed, made the situation worse. But the only reason why time has lapsed is because of the bad advice that they're receiving, that one party is receiving. So it feels like this Emperor over here, because they have the Eight of Pentacles, the the Four of Swords, they retreated. They said, they must have said something like, you know what, I'm just going to take my energy back, or I'm just going to fall back. I'm going to, distance myself, or, just not be here. And it kind of feels like once they did that, this prolong of the bad advice started to accumulate. And now what we're left here is with a broken situation that has no resolve just yet. Someone feeling as though they want to give up, but in their mind they know that they don't want to. Let's get some more on this this King of Wands in the reverse, because the King of Wands in the reverse / Queen of Wands in the reverse, male, female, it feels like they're just, I don't know, look, stressed, sad. Okay, I know what this is. I know what this is. This is codependency at its finest. Now, the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, remember, gender interchangeable. But I'm just going to read the cards. The King of Swords and the King of Wands in the reverse, they keep each other possibly sane. Or they can lean on each other when times get tough, or something along those lines. And it feels like the King of Swords starts to get hopeful, optimistic about a situation, about a relationship, or whatever. And it made the King of Wands in the reverse feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be abandoned. And that can't happen. So since I am not going to be with you or have your energy, or you be here when I need you, I'm going to throw salt in the game so that you won't go over to the person or place that is going to take you from me. This person has a bunch of issues that they have to deal with, and they've been projecting onto the King of Swords all this time. And the King of Swords is just now getting upset that they, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they got bamboozled. It's like they're supposed to be smart. Confused. Look at this. Confused. Discouraged. And now encouraged. So look, this is what I'm saying. So we have this energy of the King of Swords knowing exactly what they want, but then being projected onto. And then this person, because they have hopeful and hopeless. This person turning any hopeful situation into a hopeless one because of their depression, because of their stress, because of their sadness, and because of their codependency to this relationship. I mean, what would be the solution here? Let's see what outcome. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So look, it's still weird. It's still weird. It feels as though with the Justice being in reverse, things aren't really coming back together the way they should. Somebody could be watching the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Why? Oh, they want to reach out. They want to reach out. So this might be the King of Swords energy wanting to reach out to this Empress / Emperor who has intuitive abilities or qualities. Yeah, because they see them winning, but they may be staying away from organizations, situations, friendships, love partnerships, and they could just be working, not receptive to maybe conversation. Or somebody, the King of Swords upright is trying to assess whether the Queen of Cups in the reverse / Emperor Empress is doing okay. Let's say Empress Emperor with intuitive abilities. The King of Swords upright is trying to assess whether or not they can speak or come forth. I hope that cleared it up. Okay. Also, there's an issue here that it feels as though either they feel like they aren't able to create a stable union or environment, or there's something to do with money and not being able to turn things around because of financial reasons. It's a lot of back and forth energy. It definitely is a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of indecision. But again, that came from the bad advice. And then we have the Emperor/Empress being withdrawn, just working, embarrassed, compassionate, and empowered. It feels like somebody is trying to find something. Not somebody. The King of Swords upright is trying to find a way to come forth. Is trying to find a way to move things along. But they're hoping that the Empress/Emperor with intuitive abilities can be compassionate or empathetic to the situation, possibly. But it feels like they want to try. Do I see action just yet? Not yet. Anyway, that has been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And I'll see ya.